Hold on. Well, guys, I hope you liked that intro I put together. It took me a while to film it, so hopefully my editing skills can be good enough to where it looks good. So as you can tell, we're out here in the woods. This is an old shelter that me and my buddy had started building a campsite before he left for the military, but he left for the military and unfortunately all the people on dirt bikes got a hold of it and pretty much destroyed it. So I'm just going to go over what I bring with me on my day hikes, as we are out on one right now. So I'm just going to go over my pack, my camera, and what I carry in my pockets. So to start out with, this is my pack. It's an Ozark Trail. It was like 11 bucks at Walmart. I bought it like a year ago. I don't remember what the brand is, what the model number is, but it's a small pack. I forget how many liters. Doesn't say. Probably not good. But it's a small pack, good enough to hold a water bladder when I'm out on my bike, and then carry all the light gear that I carry with me when I'm out on a day hike. So first things first though, let's go over what I carry on my person. First and foremost is my Canon 300D Digital Rebel. If you remember from before, I was talking about getting a DSLR so I could do the March of Dimes shoot. Well, this is the one I picked up. I will do a fuel review on it a little bit later in a different video, because this video isn't about the camera, but I do love this camera so far. So yeah, this is the camera I bring with me to do all my photos on. Then in my pockets, you always gotta have your cell phone, because it's got a pedometer on it too, so I know how many steps and how many miles I'm walking. Always gotta have the cell phone, my wallet with my ID, and a good pocket knife. This is the Buck Canoe. This is one of my favorite pocket knives, a slip joint, traditional. I will do a review on this one too, because this is the knife I carry with me every day. I will do a review on that at a later time also. And this is just the lens cap for my Canon. Now to the nitty and gritty of the pack. First, let's go for the water bottle. This is a green Canteen with just an REI sticker on it. It's good because it's got multiple uses. You carry water in it, and if you get stranded, it's stainless steel, so you can boil water inside of this too. You got it from a thrift store for $1. Green Canteens usually run about $10 to $15, so I think it was a hell of a deal. So you can always carry a water bottle with you. Then in this front pocket here, just unclips, I got some plastic bags, because a lot of people like to come out to these woods and destroy the place and leave the trash around. So it's good to have plastic bags to carry the trash that you make while you're out here, or the trash that somebody else makes, so you can carry it out and try to keep the woods clean. Actually, let's just lay this all out for you. Then up here in this small pad, I have my phone charger. Always gotta keep your phone charged, especially iPhones, because they have a tendency to die out of nowhere. Car keys, for obvious reasons. This is my portable battery pack. I got it from Five Below for $5. It holds 2 chargers, so you can charge your cell phone twice. So you come out here with a fully charged phone, and then you got 2 more full chargers on it with you when you have this. And then in this, I got extra batteries for the Nikon camera that I'm filming on right now, which I just changed out, so these are dead, so I got to charge these when I get home. Put those right there. I'll try to get those in the dry. Okay, moving on to the next pocket. First things first, I picked this up from REI the other day. They're survival stormproof matches. Obviously, I haven't opened the package yet. I do want to get out and do a full video on these and see how they perform. There's 15 matches in here, and it was like $2. So yes, these are always a must to carry with you. Then another thing I got from REI, another $2, is these lightning nuggets, lightning bug fire starters. Again, they're $2. It looks like they're just sawdust and probably petroleum jelly or something like that. But again, when I do the review on those matches, I'm going to use these two and see how well they work. Always carry some kind of fire starter with you, because when you're out and it's wet, and you know, these pine needles are great kindling, but if they're wet, you're not getting anywhere with it. So these are good to carry with you. Next is Les Stroud's book, called Survive. This book taught me pretty much everything I know about survival and bushcraft, and everything you need to know about the woods is in this book. Les Stroud is one of my idols that I look up to. In fact, on my overnight pack, I carry his Mountain Man knife. There's a review of that on my other channel, Fly Fishing Piney, so if you want to check that out, you can go over to that channel. There's not many videos on it, but there's just a couple knife reviews, so you can go over to that channel and check that out if you'd like. But yes, this book is great. I carry it with me everywhere. I can read it cover to cover in one night if I really wanted to, and I could read it over and over again too. So I definitely recommend picking up this book if you haven't gotten it yet. Next thing, the life straw. Just in case you run out of water and you don't have a way to boil it, this straw could save your life. I have yet to use it, so I can't give you an honest review on it, but everyone I've heard, it works great. It's got a filtration system in there, so you can stick it right into the water. You prime it 10 times, I think the package said, and then you can drink dirty water and it'd come out clean. You won't get any diseases or anything. So a great thing to carry with you no matter where you go, in the woods or whatever it may be. You never know when you're going to get stranded, so this is a great thing to carry with you. Next thing is paracord, 550. This is 50 feet of it. I use paracord often, so I just had to pick up a new strand, new roll. Always carry cords with you because you can use it to set up a tent. If you have a tarp with you, which I carry in my overnight pack, you can use that to make a shelter out of. You never know what you're going to need cordage for, so it's always great to have with you. Another thing, a whistle. God forbid you get stranded. This whistle is extremely loud, so people can hear you and try to find you. This is a great way to cause attention in case you get hurt or anything. You're out here by yourself and you need to get help. It's a great way to do it. I would blow it, but if you're watching with headphones, I'll probably destroy your eardrums, so I'm not going to blow this whistle, but it is a great tool to have with you. Toilet paper. Camp toilet paper. You never know when nature's going to call, so it's good to always be prepared. That's pretty much all I'm going to say about that, because that's just a whole nother subject. Another way of kindling, this is dryer lint in an old medication bottle. Dryer lint is extremely flammable. So you just strike it once with a spark and it'll go up like nothing. I've carried dryer lint with me. I always carry a couple capsules of it up until I got this stuff, because I want to try that out, but I always do have this for backup. I'm not entirely sure how waterproof this container could be, but I've heard that it is really waterproof. I've never ran into a situation where I have to find out if it is or not, thank God, but just in case, it's good to have too. Another lifeline, another way to get fire is a ferrocerium rod. I carry 2 of these in this pack, I'm pretty sure, just because they're great. If you lose one, you have it back up, because I hate using this striker, but you can see it works great. Great way to start your fires with the kit, with the dryer lint, or with these lightning bugs. I'm not sure if it'll catch a spark, but we're going to find out. I might try it at the end of the video. Great. Always make sure you have this with you. Notepad, because I like to keep notes. A knife sharpener, because you got to keep your tools sharp. The blade. The Mora Classic, I think it is. It's carbon steel knife. It throws a spark so good. That's why I like this knife so much, and it stays sharp. Yeah, you barely ever have to sharpen this knife. And if you ever had a Mora, then you know what I'm talking about. Mora is one of the best, cheapest knives you can get. I think these run about $15 now. I've had mine for a couple of years, so I'm not really sure. I need to upgrade the sheath though, because I do not like this sheath. I can't wear it on my belt, hence why it's in my pack and not my belt. But yes, great starter bushcraft knife, just a great all-around knife. And they're not very big either, so they're legal to carry in most states, although I wouldn't recommend it because people just look at you weird when you carry a fixed blade knife on you. Made in Sweden. It's a great knife, great blade. I definitely recommend picking one up if you haven't already. Put that down there. Let's see. Backup battery for my Canon. Battery life is pretty good on that camera so far, but you never know. Always good to have backup. Multi-tool. Multi-tool is good in many different situations. This is the Gerber suspension. Again, I've had this knife or this multi-tool for a long time, and it's been through hell and back with me. I gotta oil it up actually because it's getting a little stuck here, but it is an awesome knife. They run about 60 bucks, but it's definitely worth the money. Definitely good to have a good tool with you. It's got a saw on it. It's good for everything. Definitely recommend picking this up too. It is one of my favorite multi-tools ever to be made, besides the Leatherman, but Leatherman gets extremely expensive. So the Gerber suspension is awesome, awesome multi-tool. Let's see, I think only thing left in this pocket is the Bear Grylls survival kit. This is great. I added a couple things into this, so this isn't what actually comes with the kit. I'm not going to go through it right now just because it's just going to drag this video on longer than it has to. But definitely get one of these. It's good. It fits right in your back pocket or your laptop case or your backpack, whatever it may be. It's good to carry this with you at all times. It was supposed to come with a fishing kit, I thought, but I was looking through it the other day and it wasn't in there, so I'm gonna put a little fishing kit in here. But it's got ways to flag down help in there. It's got a little survival manual in there, all in a waterproof case, and a little pocket knife. Again, I'll go through this at another time. I just don't want to drag this video on longer than it has to be. So that's going to be it for this front pocket here. Moving on to the big pocket. Not much in this pocket. We got a rain poncho just because you got to keep dry, and also it's bright orange, so if you get stranded, it's easy to spot. I use it mostly to keep camera equipment dry if it starts to rain or snow, because it's that time of year. So rain poncho is a great thing to carry with you, especially one that folds up in a little case like this. Really good to have with you. Next thing we got is some knit gloves, because it is cold out here. It is winter time. The weather fluctuates. Like when I came out here, it was 48 degrees, but now it's feeling more towards 42. So these might come in handy by the time I have to hike out of here. But you never know. But these are great to carry with you. And then in the summertime and springtime, I carry some leather gloves or some working gloves, only because when you're building a fire or trying to chop down a tree, it's better to be safe than sorry. You don't want to try to cut your hand while you're stuck out here and then have no way to patch it up. So always carry gloves with you. Snacks. Snacks is a must when you're out on a trail for the day. I got banana chips, one of my favorite snacks. Some sourdough pretzels, and some Kettle jalapeno chips, which I think the bag is popped open, so I might have to eat these on the hike back. Always good to carry snacks with you and try to keep yourself energized. Knit hat for the same reason that I got the gloves, because it gets cold out here, and it's always good to stay warm. This is a Jetty hat I've had for a long time. Jetty is a local company. They're very good quality clothes. So yes, this is a very nice hat. I've had it for a couple of years now, so always keep a knit cap with you. And then last but not least, I think that's it. We got a med kit. Again, from Walmart. It's called the Eco Safety Kit. I think it was like 15 bucks. I added a knife in here. This is a neck knife from CRKT. Again, another review coming on this at a later time. Other than that, it's got basic little med kit. I also added this tick remover. Basic little med kit, good to keep with you, because again, if you don't have gloves with you and you cut your hand open, you're going to need to disinfect it really quickly, because being out here in the dirt and the mud and the trees, you could lose a finger or a limb. So yes, keep a med kit with you at all times. So that's everything for my kit. Coming up, I'll do all these reviews on all this gear that I said there was going to be a review coming for. Until that point, though, I might do another pack dump of my overnight kit, which doesn't really vary much. There's just a couple different items in it compared to a day hike kit. But yeah, so expect that coming, and who knows what else. You never know what's coming from this channel. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and then follow me on all my social media. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good day.